friends, Natalie Critchley. It's Friday. Happy Friday afternoon. Sorry I didn't deliver Travel Tip Thursday on Thursday. It was super busy yesterday, and I want to deliver it to you now. So I've got a couple notes because I read this really cool blog post in the Huffington Post, and it was talking about flight attendants, and it was the 7 things they're looking for as people board an aircraft. So I got to thinking, when I board an aircraft, what do I do? So here are the 7 things that they are looking for, and what they are looking for are the 7 things that will eliminate threats, and the threats that might cause a flight to be delayed or possibly a flight to have to be turned around, etc., etc. There are a number of things, but it's those things that could get in the way of a smooth flight. So one, when you walk onto that plane, they're looking for eye contact. They're looking for you just to say, hey, how are you? Or if they say, how are you? Good afternoon. They're looking for a response. They're looking just for the overall, just your eye contact. Number 2, they're looking to see if you're drunk. Shouldn't be getting on an airplane totally drunk, people. I know it happens, but people shouldn't be doing it. 3 is if you're in shape, which I thought was interesting. They're looking for people that could help out in case of emergency. You know, all kinds of crazy things happen, you know, on airplanes. And if, God forbid, something happened and you were going down and you needed to open doors and throw out water chutes, whatever, they're looking for the strong people and the people who are super in shape. So I thought that was interesting. The other one, they're looking to see if you talk to them, if you're nice, if you respond to them, because during the course of the flight, they may need nice people to help out with maybe another passenger or whatever. But I thought that was pretty interesting when you make that initial contact, you know, eye contact move when you're boarding the plane. Are they following you and seeing your eye contact during the service? If you're nice, if you're friendly, you know. So I thought that was another interesting one. Number 5 was if you're under the weather. You know, I've been on a couple flights that have had medical emergencies on them, and we didn't have to turn around, but boy, you know, it is scary when people get up there and they're passed out, they're not waking up. I mean, it is nuts. And if you are under the weather, you probably shouldn't be flying. Just my advice. 6, if you're pregnant. You know, pregnant women have a certain amount of time that they can fly before they have to have a doctor's order. So flight attendants are always wanting to make sure for the safety of, you know, the mother and the newborn that everything's going to be okay. I thought that was an interesting one as well. And then looking for the people who are nervous, which this one just, I've never quite understood because I have loved flying for as long as I can remember. I just can't imagine being nervous and being a nervous Nelly flyer. It just doesn't even come to me. But they are looking to extend some love, some extra TLC. They want to make those passengers happy, make it a good experience. So they're looking for those people that they can, you know, nurture and just love on during that flight to make sure it's okay. So those are the 7 things that those flight attendants are looking at while you're boarding the plane, while you're coming on board, while you're sitting and throughout the flight to make sure that everything goes according to plan. So that's kind of it. I thought it was interesting. Comment below. I mean, I always greet the flight attendants. I stop what I'm doing when I walk on the plane. Some people just keep looking at their, you know, books. They're looking at their cell phones, whatever. You know, what do? Do you say hello? Do you comment? So just comment below. Let me know. I just found that to be interesting. I hope you find it interesting as well. And we'll see you next Thursday. I promise. Over and out. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.